Hey everybody, it's Dave here, and today is a great day for an Elly De La Cruz chase. So I am going to open up what you see in front of you right here, two 2022 Bowman Blaster boxes and a Bowman Mega Box. We're going to see if we can find an Elly parallel or maybe one of the other great prospects out of these sets. Elly De La Cruz's first Bowman is in 2022 Bowman. And man, let me tell you, his paper cards and his chrome cards are just red hot right now, as we'll discuss a little bit later. But I've got my good luck charms, kind of bringing some good luck, hopefully, to these boxes. We've got the Ronald Acuna Gypsy Queen family here, all kind of bringing some good luck. Hopefully, we're able to pull something cool. And had to bring in the big gun himself, Mr. Ortiz, as well. So we are bringing some good luck to these boxes. Appreciate the work there, guys. So we're going to open these, but before we do that, let me go ahead and give away the latest Ultra Pass winner. So if you entered to win an Ultra Pass in the recent Heritage Hobby Box video, then this is what that Ultra Pass is for. Those of you that are new to the channel, basically I give away cards. Every Ultra Pass winner is going to get a few cards from my collection, and this is going to be the last giveaway in this round. So this is the 10th Ultra Pass winner. So those of you that won, keep an eye out. I usually send an email to let you know that we are going to... Oh, that's not working for me. Let's try this again. Usually I send an email to let you know that the giveaway is coming up. So you can keep an eye out for that, and we're going to do that really soon. Heritage was the comment for the Ultra Pass this time. Best of luck to everybody. Star Sports Cards, I appreciate you entering. I know that you just hit your limit for how many of these you can win, so we're going to have to draw another. Carson Reed, Heritage is awesome. I love the vintage designs, easy for me to read. Congratulations, Carson, you win that one. So let me go ahead. I'm going to move the laptop over here. We'll get a little bit of music going to hopefully help with the rip, just have a little something going on. And then we are going to rip these Bowman Blaster boxes. So again, if you're not familiar with the Ultra Passes, go back and check out some of my past videos. We're going to do more of this in the future as well. So there we go. So basically, if you like and subscribe, you'll have opportunities to win cards from my collection in the future. A lot of times we have autos in there, parallels, other cool cards. Nothing too crazy, but just my way of giving back to the hobby a little bit. And, you know, always fun to run those giveaways. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open. We'll start with the blaster boxes, I think. Despite this very scary warning on top not to open. I ordered these from Best Buy back about a year ago when they were still stocked on retail shelves. And for some reason, they came with these big stickers here. But we're going to ignore that advice because we want to find some Elly De La Cruz. Let's start with this one right here. And we're just going to jump right into it. Elly De La Cruz, I am recording this on Saturday. And Elly De La Cruz last night hit for the cycle. And it basically just about skyrocketed his cards to mid-pandemic levels of hysteria. It really was crazy. I actually made a point of listing a few cards last night, and I think I actually underlisted. I have a couple first Bowman chromes of Elly De La Cruz, and I said, you know what? I might as well list one because it's going to sell right away. And sure enough, it did. I looked at other bin prices, buy it now prices, if you're not familiar with eBay lingo. And basically I said, okay, well, if I come in at 15 bucks, that's a pretty good price. It seems high for a first Bowman that's not a parallel, but, you know, we'll go ahead and we'll just put it in there. And it sold within, I believe, 8 minutes. 8 minutes of posting it. And I sold another parallel last night as well. And a lot of just Elly De La Cruz inserts out of Bowman 2022 and 2023. So, man, he's red hot, and it just makes a lot of sense. The Cincinnati Reds have won, if you can believe it, the Cincinnati Reds, of all teams, 12 straight games. They now lead the National League Central. It feels like a glitch in the Matrix, really, that team is succeeding on that kind of level. But it is true, if you can believe it. Well, I do think I see a parallel. That looks like a yellow chrome parallel right there. So that's exciting. Let's go ahead. I just want to make sure that we get this one covered up, and we'll do the reveal on that later. Okay, so you know what? We'll start right here with this batch. So if you're not familiar, 2022 Bowman, just a great product. So you can find a lot of different first Bowmans in here. I'm going to start up a few different piles, actually. But you can find a lot of great first Bowmans in here, including Jackson Churio, who probably was the #1 chase until Elly De La Cruz got called up and everybody started up with the Elly hysteria. Corbin Carroll, that's a pretty cool one. I mean, this guy is in the running for NL MVP. So as much as everybody's excited about Elly De La Cruz, this Corbin Carroll guy right here, pretty good. In fact, I'm going to soft sleeve this one. I think there's an argument to be made that his cards should actually be doing better than they are, as much as he is very highly collectible and a lot of people are going after him. It still feels like he's underpriced. He is a superstar right now, so we don't have to wait any longer on that guy. Bobby Witt. We're going to have our usual bunch of firsts in here as well. There's Brandon Valenzuela. Let me start a pile for the firsts. Just trying to keep everything a little bit organized, even though these paper firsts aren't usually very valuable, unless it's a big prospect, of course. And we've got our usual veteran players in here as well. You've got your pretty decent class of rookies here. Spencer Strider, so we can get a rookie parallel. That's a possibility as well. I'll start up a pile for the inserts also. So, you know, as I mentioned, I bought these off of Best Buy's website back about a year ago. So I've had these just kind of hanging out in my card lab here. And I wasn't really sure when I would open them. And, you know, I kind of figured I would rip them as opposed to trying to sell them secondary or something like that. And, you know, they were just calling me. After last night, I said, you know what, I've got to do this now. I've got to... There's a J-Rod right there. I've got to try to chase that down and see if I can get another Elly or two out of these. So basically here we are. And it's good timing for me too, because I'm actually in the middle of putting together a grading submission. And if I could get something out of here in terms of a grading card, a card to grade, that would be amazing. Austin Martin, man, it's hard to imagine him being the #10 prospect in baseball. He's really struggled with the Twins system. Let's go ahead and we'll put our first down. No crazy firsts yet. There's Bo Bichette, who is a PC guy of mine. I'm trying to move through this a little bit quickly for you guys. I know I do tend to take my time on these videos. There's Blaze Jordan. There's Curtis Mead. That's a pretty good first. He's probably one of the top 5 guys or so in this product. You know, his paper first isn't going to be worth nearly as much as Elly De La Cruz, but, you know, still certainly a player that you would love to get a parallel of if you can. All right, we should be coming up on the parallel here. That's a pretty cool one too, Wander Franco. I'm going to take a minute to just soft sleeve that. Not a crazy valuable card. Wander had a little bit of an interesting week. He was actually benched for a day with the Rays, and it's a situation to keep an eye on. The whole American League East has kind of come back down to earth a little bit over the last week. All right, let's focus on what we have at hand here. So this looks like it's the yellow parallel. It's obviously not Elly De La Cruz, and it's not a first. Is that Cooper Kinney? Cooper Kinney, all right. So that is a Cooper Kinney, numbered to 75. That's the yellow refractor. Unfortunately, not the guy we're looking for and not a first, but, you know, hey, prospect parallels are always collectible. So we will throw them over here. Let me see if I can get a little bit more space for us over here. All right, there we go. So no luck so far on the Elly chase. Just get my commons box going. I was clearly not ready to start just yet today. That's how excited I was for the Elly chase, I guess. So that's how it goes. All right, let's put these guys over here. All right, let's jump right back into it. Another do not open. Request denied. Let's do it. And yeah, Jackson Churio cards out of this set we're going for a good amount of money before. I think, I haven't checked on him recently. I know he cooled off a little bit, but still a highly desirable guy to collect. We've also got Ceddanne Rafaela, the Red Sox prospect. He has a first in this set. You've got the rookies like we mentioned, so all kinds of cards to chase. And, you know, for a while, this was basically like a must-get product on retail shelves for me. Obviously, you can't find it anymore. We've already moved on to 2023 Bowman, which pales in comparison, quite frankly. I know everybody was going nuts over 2023 Bowman just a couple of months ago, but the prices on sealed wax for that have definitely dropped off. You just don't have the prospect class just is not as good as it is with this product. I mean, that's the big thing. So, you know, man, if I could open these 2022 Bowman blasters for the next few years, I would love it. I think I've got a couple left after this. I'll exercise some self-control. If I really wanted to, I could keep the Elly chase going and, you know, and just keep ripping into all of them. But I'm not going to do that. We're going to just open these ones, and we're going to hope that we get some good luck. All right. But as I was saying, the American League East has kind of come back down to earth a little bit over the last couple of weeks here. I'm just taking a quick peek for any parallels. See if we see anything. It's not looking very good. Okay, so I don't think we have any parallels in here, but we'll see how it goes. Let me just pull these off to the side. All right. Going to rip through these a little bit quicker. I believe over the last 10 games, I was looking at the standings earlier. Over the last 10 games or so, Henry Davis just made his debut, by the way, for the Pirates. One of the bigger catcher prospects across all of baseball. Pirates fans should be pretty excited about him. There's a Luis Verdugo first. Francisco Alvarez, obviously, a very encouraging player for the Mets as well, even if the Mets are not super encouraging themselves. But, yeah, no, over the last 10 games or so, the American League East, as of the time of recording this video, was something like around 500. So shine's worn off there a little bit. Obviously, the Yankees are struggling without Aaron Judge. Man, get some edge issues with a few of these cards, but it does happen sometimes. Alejandro P.A. Brian De La Cruz has had a nice year for the Marlins as well. There's a Wander rookie, Wander paper rookie. Nothing crazy there in terms of value. I'm getting my stacks all messed up here, but I'll fix it all later. Josiah Gray, rookie, top 100 prospect. That's weird. That one's upside down. Well, anyway, Logan Cerny. And there's a Jackson Churio first chrome, so that's pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and we'll sleeve that up just in case he gets promoted and gets the Elly treatment in, I don't know, a year or so, something like that. Go ahead and top load it. And this is why you want to top load and take care of your top prospects out of this, even if it's not a parallel. Because all it takes is just the hype train kicking in a gear, and then all of a sudden that card is worth quite a bit more than it is right now. There's a Tristan Cassius. I'll go ahead and I will put that one aside because he's a guy that I PC as a Red Sox fan. And anything else with these? We got Mookie Betts, the over Peguero. But yeah, so I listed my Elly De La Cruz first last night, and it sold within 8 minutes, and I underlisted it really because I was looking at bin prices. And I said, all right, well, $15 is a good target to aim for. If somebody wants to take it, I'll part with it at that price. No big deal. And then, you know, I'm looking after it sells, and there was just a run on those first Bowman cards. And it ended up being that some of the Elly De La Cruz first chromes were selling for, it's funny, we get 2 Tristan Cassius chromes out of this box. That's a little bit unusual. But some of those Elly De La Cruz first chromes, not parallels or anything like that, were selling for $20 or even more. There were a few auctions that really, really were going nuts. Very surprising. So, you know, if you missed out on buying Elly De La Cruz cards, you're definitely going to want to wait, I think, to get back in because he is all of a sudden very, very pricey. Everson Arteaga, another good prospect out of this set. Not nearly on the level of the guys we've talked about here, but another good prospect. Okay, so let's open our 2022 Bowman Mega Box. Just going to make a little bit of extra space here. And this is a great one if you can find it. I actually got this off of a Walgreens shelf, and this was, again, back a little while ago when it was easier to find 2022 Bowman on shelves. A lot of times I'll pick up a product I like and I won't rip it right away. Exercise a little bit of self-control and just kind of, there's a lot of cardboard with that. You know, I'll exercise a little bit of control and just rip it when the time is right. And like I said, I just knew the time was right today to try to chase down some Elly, so here we are. All right, so if you're not familiar with Bowman Mega Boxes, these are a little bit different from the blasters. These are the big packs right here where you can find the Mega Box refractors. I'll go ahead and I'll just put this right here. These are not going to have any parallel cards in them. If you ever see the Mega Boxes, it's basically all about those big Mega Box refractor packs. But I will tell you this, now that the Elly De La Cruz cards are going for, the first Bowman cards are going for 20 apiece, you can definitely do pretty well in these boxes, even if you don't hit anything crazy in those big bonus packs. So I only had this one Mega Box, so I'm hoping it is lucky for us, but you know, it's you never know for sure when you're ripping. So again, we'll try to fly through these pretty quickly because I always take my time. I feel like we have some of the same correlation happening here that we've had before. Matt Frazier. I'll put aside Adley Rutschman too, because those are Adley Rutschman, obviously very popular player as well. Anything else in here? Jaron Duran. There's a rookie I'll put aside. Harry Ford. Martin Jimenez, first chrome. Not a big prospect. We'll keep looking here. All right, Elijah Tatis. I don't think he ever got picked up. I might be wrong, though. Basically, was touted to be the next Fernando Tatis because he's his younger brother, and it just never really happened for him with the White Sox. And no Elly De La Cruz firsts in here, unfortunately. We do have a nice stack of other first chromes, though, and this can make up for the whole thing. So we can get potentially an auto out of here or a parallel out of here, and the regular Mega Box refractors are also valuable if you pull a first of one of the big guys. So I'm trying to think if either of these feel heavy. They feel about the same, so we'll go with this one first. All right, let's bring some good luck to these packs. Let's make something happen here. All right, and here we go. Of course, that Mojo design, that Mega Box design, always a hit. Looks so cool. All right, Misael Gonzalez, Rodolfo Nolasco. Usually that big, parallel will come right in the middle here. So we don't have one here. That's Carlos Colmenares. Keep that one off to the side. Anthony Rodriguez and Nico Cavadas, Red Sox prospect. So we did get some firsts, but none of the big guys here. Hopefully we get our parallel right in the middle of this pack. We'll see how it goes, though. And nope, I'm not seeing any parallel, unfortunately. All right, but let's see how we do. We got these two guys. There's first Jaron Duran, Rookie of the Year favorites. Spencer Torkelson and Wilman Diaz. So unfortunately, no luck with the parallel with these, and not a lot of crazy stuff happening here. We did get a Jackson Churio right here. That's a first chrome. That's a pretty nice one. And we got Cooper Kinney. This was our one parallel out of the 3 boxes, numbered to 75. That's a yellow refractor prospect with the Tampa Bay Rays. So that's what we got for now. I hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe, and we will do more rips in the future, and we'll also have our Ultra Pass giveaway in the near future as well. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.